What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Heavy what the officer's saying, go to Psalms chapter 133, verse 1.
Bring it
because
out.
we need each other to correct each other. Right? Our wives can't correct us. All right? Our kids definitely can't correct us. We correct them.
Right.
All right? So we got to be around men, strong men,
That's right.
mighty men.
Right.
All right? Read that.
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 133 verse 1. Behold, how good and pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
How good it is, man. How good it is for brothers, like-minded brothers,
Right.
to dwell together in unity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talking the same thing. All right? We are different from those of the world.
Right.
All right? We got our wives that are in order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not out here thotting and twerking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not out here prostituting themselves.
Right.
All right? Not out here dressing immodest.
Right.
All right? We got our kids. We got our kids respecting their fathers and mothers. You know what I'm saying? Not out here talking back.
Bring it up.
All right? Not out here going to a damn public school talking about their gender neutral.
Right.
Talking about their damn homosexual.
Right.
All this stuff. We got respectable kids who respect their parents.
That's
All right, read that again.
Behold, how good and pleasant is it for brethren to dwell in unity together.
How good that is for all of us to dwell together in unity together.
Right.
If we see one going off, guess what? I can say, nah, bro, you going off.
Teach off.
You know what I'm saying? I can correct my brother. Give me the book of Leviticus. I can correct my brother, you know what I'm saying? We can correct our sisters. We can correct each other's children. You know what I'm saying? I can correct your son or your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this a son of God.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know he righteous. I know he gonna correct my son. I ain't even worried about it.
Right. That's
You know what I mean? Read that.
Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brethren in thy heart.
Because if we're not dwelling together, what that is? That's hate.
Right.
If we're not correcting each other, that's hate.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to get together, man. It's not no two people getting together and what they gonna tell you?
Right.
What are they gonna tell you? What are they gonna correct you on?
Right.
In that case, I mean, you'll be having fringes on right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be keeping the Day of Atonement the right way.
Right.
You'll be keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's clear. It's clear that we ain't holding each other accountable out there in the world.
Right.
All right, it's clear. Keep reading.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
We should rebuke thy neighbor. What that means? To correct each other.
Right.
That is another law.
Right.
That's a law. Read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
We can't let each other keep doing the things that we've been doing.
Right.
Can't keep letting each other sag our pants way down here.
Right.
We can't keep letting each other not have a future, not even think of a future.
Teach
You know what I'm saying? Not think of ruling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What our people do? Think of how they gonna get the next damn cigarette.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
How they gonna get the next damn beer.
Right.
The next damn weed high.
Right.
I mean, the next damn sex.
Right.
But the laws are going to be written in our hearts, though, right?
The laws are going to be written in our hearts,
Right.
but not in this day.
Right.
It ain't written. If it was written in your heart right now, you will be keeping the day of Sabbath.
Right.
You'll be keeping the Day of Atonement.
Right.
You'll be keeping the Day of Tabernacle.
Right.
I'm growing in all those things, right?
How you gonna grow? Go to the book. Finish this out.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
All right, we can't avenge or bear grudges against our own people.
Right.
The children of our people, our neighbor is the children of our people.
Right.
Give me that in Acts and let some man teach you. You say you learning day by day. All right, you learn day by day. This is how you learn. All right, you got that? Is that Acts 5?
Acts 8.
Acts 8. All right, check this out. Check this out. Because this is the only way you learn day by day.
Acts chapter 8, verse 29.
Bring it up.
Then the Spirit said unto Paul, Go near and join thyself to his chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah. And
So this man here was reading the prophet Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, all right, which is in the Old Testament. Read that.
And said, Understandest thou what thou readest?
Paul asked him, do you understand what you read?
Right.
Do you understand the commandments?
Right.
Do you understand the Sabbath day?
Bring it out.
Do you understand the Day of Atonement?
Right.
All right, check this out.
And he said, How can I?
This is a humble man.
Right.
Not, I'm just learning. Who the hell you learning from?
Teach.
All praises, brother. Keep reading.
How can I? Except some man should guide me. And he desired Philip.
Except some man should guide you. You need guidance.
That's right. I'll give you pastors according to my heart.
And who those pastors are?
Bring it out.
Go to book of Amos 2 and 11.
All right, bring it out.
Amos 2 and 11.
Teach
He's
them.
talking about he got pastors. I'm going to show you who the pastors are.
Right.
I'm going to show you who the prophets are.
Right.
Amos chapter 2, I think that's verse 11.
Bring it out.
Now read that.
Amos chapter 2, verse 11.
Bring it
And I
out.
rise up of your sons for prophets.
He raised up of our sons, of who?
Prophets. And of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O you children of Israel?
The children of Israel, the prophets. Let me show you the
That's
pastors
right.
you talking about.
I'm
Go
learning under our feet.
to Jeremiah. Let me show you about the pastors you talking about. Jeremiah 23 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
All right? Let me
on,
show you what these pastors you talking about, because the Lord ain't sent them.
Right.
If the Lord sent them, you would know the damn Sabbath.
Right.
Read
I
that.
know.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse
You will be keeping it.
Verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep.
Them pastors scatter the sheep.
Right.
They just scatter the sheep. Who's the sheep? Israel. Read.
The sheep of my pasture.
Say what?
Of my pasture, saith the Lord.
He said, woe to them. That woe means destruction to them. Jump to verse 23. Destruction to them. Because if you was learning anything, you wouldn't have to come up here and ask that. We know the holy men of God when we see a holy man of God.
Right.
It's easy. Just like you know a damn thought or a prostitute or a police
Right.
or a store clerk
Teach 'em.
when you see them.
Wake them up.
Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 21.
Bring it out.
I have not sent these prophets.
The Lord said what?
I have not sent these prophets.
So you said you got who? You got pastors?
I learned under pastors who do precept upon precept.
Okay, precept upon precept. Okay. How can you
You're
show?
looking on my outward appearance because I ain't wearing fringes.
Hey, it's clear. What else the scripture say though?
Bring it out. Hey, what are
Go to 1 Corinthians. Go to 1 Corinthians 11.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying.
What is this Bible full of? Prophecy.
Right.
So what are we doing right now? Prophesying. Read.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoring his head.
Who are our head? Who's our head? Jesus Christ.
Right.
So this is clear. What did the Bible just say?
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head.
So you're dishonoring Christ right now.
I have to prophesy.
I'm prophesying.
I'm building dialogue with you.
All right. Hey,
I mean, if we all had a magnascope on each of other's individual lives.
ain't no magnascope. It's clear you got to keep the law.
Right.
Even the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Bring
Ain't
it
no
out.
magnascope. Ain't no magnascope. It's just clear you ain't keeping the law.
Right.
John chapter 14, verse 15. Say what? I'm going to get something for you after this real quick. All right?
I
Because
got my
our
son
people
in.
always got excuses. Read that.
The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
That's it. All right, go to 1 Timothy 1 and 8, 1 and 9. Hey, that's all it is. If you love the Lord, keep the commandments.
Right.
You trying to, I know I'm in sin. So let me see. Oh, you got a magnifying glass? No, keep the commandments, bro.
Right.
Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Knowing this, that
Check this out, because
You gonna build it?
Hey, I'm trying to build. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You got to correct yourself. We're correcting you. That's it.
All you know is I don't have friends.
Bro, I know you're not keeping the commandments of God.
Right.
Check this out.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 9. Knowing this, that,
Check this out. Knowing this.
that the law is not made for a righteous man,
You hear that? Check this out.
but for the lawless and disobedient.
For the who?
Disobedient.
Bro, you're disobedient.
Right.
The Lord just said, prophesy and take your head off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how respect. Anytime back in the old days, you go down south. Before you go in the house, what you do?
Right.
You take your hat off.
Right.
That's just showing respect to the house. Now, if you take it, all praise. You take your hat off, you showing respect to Christ.
That's right.
That's the law is for us. All praise, brother. See, I know you get humbled down. You got some humbleness there. Let's
Right.
keep reading that.
Knowing this first, that the law is not made for a righteous man,
Because it's not ready for a righteous man. Read.
but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly and for sinners.
You hear that? We all need this.
Right.
This is for us.
Right.
This is for the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
We need this. That's all we doing. We need this to correct each other, bro.
That's
Go to Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Yes, sir.
All right? Because we got to gather together. We got to gather together because we are a nation that's not desired.
That's right.
You see those people that's fighting overseas right now, the wars that's going on? Why you think those people are fighting? Because they don't want to end up in a position like the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
In a position of servitude.
Right.
They are fighting to the death.
Right.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example.